Alright, so today we're going to do an update video on everything. I touched on the updates at the end of the last video that I haven't edited or posted yet, but for reasons that we're going to talk about here soon, I better stock up because making content is going to either change a little bit or get spares. So that's the name of the game. I'm just stuck on this. Look at this car that's blowing smoke up here. Piston rings, never heard of them. Look at that. It was an Acura too. I tried to turn the camera on the time when I was sitting at the light. But let's run this intro and we'll get right into it.
So much pain, I refuse to quit. People leave, but I'm used to it. It's my life, I'm living it. I've been in that prison system, so I know how bad it gets. I done been there, lived in shit. I sold drugs, I lived that shit.
Alright, so we're still following the Acura that doesn't know what a piston ring is. Woo, look at that. Oh, goodness. Alright. I'm gonna stop being a clown now. So, as we all know, a month ago I wrecked my motorcycle. It looked, just like the one I'm sitting on. I liked it so much I went and bought another. Don't regret it a bit. It does suck trashing a $20,000 financial mistake only to turn around and buy another one, but I'm not rich like that, so I had to get a loan on this one, and that was not my favorite. Whew. Oh, stinky. Oh no, I think not. What is sticking? Is that their windshield wiper sticking out too? What is that? Oh, it's an antenna. I like Acuras too. It's sad. I believe that's got that K20A2 in there, which is what I want to put in my car. Not that one. They can keep that one, but I heard they're rowdy. I have the K20A3 in my SI. Anyhow, so I went to the doctor. I've been dealing with doctors for the last month. You know, doctors never in a hurry. It's like a week or two between any development. Found out the other day that in my right knee, because remember I broke my left knee and tore something in my right, likely the ACL. Well, I tore my ACL and MCL, and I'm gonna have to get surgery, which really sucks, and it's probably gonna kill riding season for me. I mean, I'm tough. I'll do my physical therapy and rehab, but I'm not entirely sure I'll be able to sit on a bike again anytime soon after this. I just got that motion on all my stuff too, and just it's bittersweet, you know. Well, there's no sweet part of it. I'm just bitter, but I did it to myself, you know. It's the risk we take getting on these contraptions, and B, I mean, you know, I had a lot of fault in that. I didn't have the only fault, which is an unpopular opinion, but I had fault. I was thinking about riding through the park, but not with him in front of me. They're not paying attention. And it's hot. I want to move. Like, I'm already out here squitted out in a tank top. She liked the bike. I see her look and smile. I'm a married lady, stay away. But I'll give him a show. This was done in a safe environment, YouTube. Don't take my video down. Yeah, so I have to have surgery. I'm going to try to get a few videos up first. Well, you know, recorded, then maybe release every 2 weeks just to eat up some of the time while I'm recovering. Just so I'm not totally letting my channel die. I might try to do some other type of content to fill in. I'm trying to think of what, because it's hard being a moto vlogger, and then what am I going to do? Go sit on my bike with my leg all straight from surgery? And usually I'm the one honking. It's like considered impolite in Texas. Like, you're like the devil if you honk down here. But I paid for the whole horn. I'm using the whole horn. I honk. If you sit there too long, I'm honking. I was just talking to y'all and not paying enough attention. I always think it's funny when you honk at people, they take off. It's like, oh, there's that energy I was looking for. Like, look at this thing. He's going at least 50 and a 35. That's just downright. Yeah, so it's really bittersweet because I'm so close to having a monetized channel. I've worked really hard at it. I set the goal to be monetized by the end of the summer, and I will be, no doubt. I'm like 200 watch hours away, and like, I don't know, I think like 44 subscribers, some stuff. I've been making money on Facebook finally again, and TikTok. I struggle with TikTok. I'm just not a TikTok guy. I like TikTok, but I'm not good at making content for it. So I'm gonna try to do some other stuff. And it's been hard. My mother just passed away Friday. It is now Thursday. It's been almost a week. So, and anyone who's went through it knows it's really hard to function after something like that. And I haven't been doing self-care like I usually do or like I should be. I believe that's a popo. It is. I'll give him a little head nod. Is he really flipping on me? Oh, okay. I thought he flipped on me. I was like, why would you do that? I'm being good, man. Yeah, so my mother passed away. I shot up to South Dakota real quick, had to get the travel permit from probation, and drove 13 hours straight. And I got to see her before she died. Part of it, she was conscious but not lucid. And that's real hard. She passed away from cancer. It's lung cancer spread to her brain. Then she had seizures and a stroke. I talked about some of this in my last video, and in fact I was recording right after I found out, which was a horrible idea. It's still hard for me to talk about or record while doing it, but you know, you gotta talk about things. You can't let them eat you up. It's something I've learned in my life, and maybe this is a spot. I mean, it is a platform I built, so I'm gonna use my platform. And it's honestly easier to talk with the camera rolling because all I do is I just talk to myself. Like how I talk to you guys is how I talk to myself. Like I don't even talk to other people this way really. Just maybe a little bit, but the goofiness, all that y'all see, this is like the real me, the me when nobody's around, which I think is kind of cool because I've always been a little shy. I'm not very outgoing. I'm an introvert. And just talking to this camera makes it easy for me. I'm able to talk about things I normally wouldn't talk about, and just, you know, all sorts of stuff like that. So, I use the platform. This is my therapy too, and I've actually, a lot of people have hit me up. They like my content. They like what I'm doing, and that's cool, man. Because when I started, I had so much self-doubt. I figured nobody liked just listening to me, my lame self, just talking to a microphone. You know, everyone wants to see people doing 190 miles an hour on the freeway, weaving in and out of cars and doing fat wheelies. And you know, I mean, I don't do that. I'm a little bit older, got a little more common sense. Like, do I go fast on my bike? Yes. I pick my time and place, and I'm not putting that crazy stuff on the internet, man, because that puts it out there for literally anybody, including the police. I'm already in trouble with the police over my bike. I'd like not to do anymore. I think I'm gonna go. Should I go right? No, I'll keep going forward. Screw it. I don't really know where I'm going. I don't have a plan here. I'm just moseying along. Sometimes I have a plan when I ride. Other times I'm just riding wherever the tires take me. So yeah, I really, when I started the platform, I didn't think I would get much play. And sometimes I flop. You know, everyone does. Every content creator. I'm probably still finding my niche, as they say. And that's cool too. But I've come a lot closer to it. And I like what I'm doing, and I think a lot of people who watch me like what I'm doing. And to me, that's cool, man. That's way cool. Like, it's actually an honor, you know, to know that I'm just not Rocky's Rock. I firmly agree with that. They love Miami. I've never been. You like that bean? I've never been, but I want to go someday. Oh goodness, I am dying in this helmet. I gotta flip it up. Oh, it's so hot out here. It's let me see, what is it? 97 degrees. It's warm. It's Texas. We get warm in the summer. You're lucky I'm not wearing shorts. But I had to do. I had to go to my corporate and talk to HR today because. So this is another cool thing. While I'm out of work with the surgery, my job's gonna take care of me. I got short-term disability and FMLA, and I got a really good job, man. And honestly, for a minute, it sounded like they might not stand behind me, but they have. I've been a month without pay. I had a pretty good savings, thank the gods. That's been keeping me afloat, but that's pretty much eating up. I'm down to the last couple grand, and you know, it didn't help that I spent $3,500 on a down payment on this bike. But it's rare you'll hear me talk about my financials with people, but like I said, this camera gets me talking like I'm talking to myself. So I'm down, and I'm gonna start getting paid soon again. It probably won't be my full wages. I don't really know the specifics. I think it's like 60%, but I'm gonna get paid, and that's way cool. Like, I got a good company, and that's a blessing. And I still had a job this whole time, and even though I did something dumb and wrecked, they're not acting like that on me, man. They're just glad I'm okay and that I lived. And it's a big company too, so that's rare. Usually any company that's corporate, big like that, man, they don't care on that personal level, but this one really seems to, you know. Yeah, so that's how things are going. And just, sorry, I always lose my train of thought at red lights. Like, I don't like red lights. I need to be cruising in the wind. I'm hot, I'm getting a headache from sitting, and I just need this to go by quicker. So yeah, I'm really bummed about the surgery, man. Like, I'm afraid that I won't be able to get back mobility in my knee, because like, you gotta bend your knee, your legs quite, like any of my viewers who sit on these crotch rockets, man, like, yo, you gotta bend your knees. And I never really realized how much I bend my knees on them until I hurt my knee and was trying to get back on it. It took me a couple weeks till I was able to bend it enough to sit on it, but like, my heel is like a hand width from my bottom, like that far. I just measured it. That's not much. So I'm pretty much like, it's like I'm squatted down. Well, I guess I could shift. I mean, this thing will do it in first, but well, if I don't have to, why not? So I'm really worried, man. Like, I'm worried I won't be able to, I'm gonna crush the physical therapy and do everything I'm supposed to, plus some, you know, shy hurting myself more. I say, y'all know I stay in physical good shape for the most part. I haven't been taking care of myself the last few weeks, but I'm depressed, man. And I'll get over it, dude. Shoot, I've been through worse. Maybe not worse than mama dying, but I mean, in that aspect though, like, so like, when people pass away, man, it sucks, but it's a part of life, man. We're born to die, you know, like, so you can't really, I mean, you can be upset selfishly about it, but it's not a bad thing. Watching someone pass from cancer is fairly horrible, but overall it's not a bad thing, man. It's just a natural part of life. It's got to happen. So we can, I don't know, move on to the next stage, whatever you believe. I'm not going to go into that really, but it is natural. It needs to happen. If no one passed and we were being born, I mean, we'd be shoulder to shoulder with people on this earth and have people stand on our heads. Oh, I wanted to run this light, I'm not gonna lie. I'm sweating inside this helmet. Sometimes, like, when I see people riding without a helmet in the summer, I get it. Ain't me though. I wears a helmet. A, I like the protection for my face and wind, you know, and B, like, I like being protected. And C, it gives you like a different type of confidence, man. Helmet confidence slaps. This is where I'm supposed to say no cap, so I can sound cool. No, I'm playing. I'm just clowning, guys. Don't take me too seriously. But no, like helmet confidence really is, it's a thing, man. I've heard people mention it and I never really thought about it, but man, you put on your helmet, you feel all cool, man. It's like your uniform, your mask, you know, you're like a superhero going to fly around the city. Especially like, I don't even like riding without tinted face shields, man. Like sometimes I'll even ride at night with my tinted face shield just because it's better that way. This car better get off my butt, man. Like I get why they followed me, but they ain't got to be so close. Man, I'm tempted to get on the freeway. Actually, I'm gonna. I can't handle this, man. I'm dying. I need to move. The stop and go traffic is just, whew. Oh, I might have messed up here too. There we go. It's still hot. Ah, it's just hot air. I like being hot, but man, I'm not used to it right now apparently, because whoo. I just washed all my helmet padding a couple weeks ago too. Probably gonna need done again soon. It was so dingy. Like, if y'all ride, wash the helmet padding. Trust me, once you see what comes out of it, you're gonna be disgusted with yourself. You know, I mean, I don't know about y'all, but I sweat a lot in my helmet, man. I go out riding. Sometimes I'll spend hours riding and just sweat. You know what I mean? Ugh. Oh, goodness. Ugh. So. Ooh. Man, this highway is not pleasant. This is the one, so I was going on this highway and I got my reckless driving charge. And he's like, you know how bad that road is, like you shouldn't be going that fast. I'm like, I feel like the real issue is how bad the road is, and I pay all these taxes and y'all refuse to do anything about it. This road has been under construction since I've lived here, 2.5 years. And near as I can tell, they haven't done anything. It's just under construction. They don't actually work on it. They just close it down so they can make the speed limit lower and give you bigger fines. I swear, man. I could be wrong, but that's my perception. Whew. It is rather warm. Pretty close to my wife's work, and she has lunch here in 17 minutes. I'm probably gonna go and have lunch with her after I finish this video up. I just been trying to do longer videos because, see, I thought everybody liked the shorter videos, 10, 12 minutes, 8 minutes. But I'm wrong. I found like it seems everyone likes the longer video, and just, I bet. I'm down with that because I'll sit here and ramble, man. We'll just talk. We'll have conversations in the helmet and get some therapies in and all that. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm just trying to, like I said, I'm just trying to get my riding in and my videos in while I'm well, I still can, because I'm gonna have knee surgery and I'm really gonna be laid up, and I'll try to do at least some of the short form content for sure while I'm laid up, man, and I'll keep you all updated. I can't speak on long-term videos because I'm just not built like that. I don't really see myself staring into a camera and making a video. I'm definitely a helmet creator. I like just sitting here and talking into my helmet, and it's what I feel comfortable with. Even like the short form I struggle with, you know? Like, I like the long form. I'm better at the moto vlogs. It's what I set out to do, it's what I ultimately ended up doing, and it's what I'm better at. Was that where okay. I thought that was the exit I wanted. I was like, oh, guess we're going to Canyon. Boop. Just gonna take a swoopsie here. I got sweet tea on my mind. Is that? Yeah, that sure is. Sure is a barbecue joint too, but I had like a bunch of tacos from Taco Bell earlier, and I'm still stuffed because I'm a fat boy. So, yeah, I don't know how long I got on this video, but I think this is the spot because I've actually ran out of stuff to say.